cheesy effects. Hi, from Cathart Island, it's the Guitar Show with your host, Dylan DeVoe.
Yeah! How y'all doing tonight, man? I hope everybody had a super happy Canada Day. I know I had a good time. It's a hell of a day, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Thursday night. We wouldn't want you to be anywhere but here. The Guitar Show, live on Ripple Effects. We got a super cool episode tonight, man. We got a good musician buddy of mine. He's a Cape Breton singer, songwriter, recently hosted his own show right here on Facebook Live. And he's played all across the nation. He's been overseas with his band, Pretty Archie. He's been up for numerous ECMA awards and Music Nova Scotia awards and all that jazz, man. Super talented guy, all around great musician, and just awesome dude, man. So please welcome Mr. Brian Cathcart to the show. Hey, Brian, what's up, buddy?
What up, man? Thanks for having me. Man, what an intro.
What's going on?
Fabulous.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Thank you,
buddy.
Right on, yeah. How you doing, man?
It feels like just yesterday we were hanging out. Jeez.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. We were out dusting off the guitars the first night out of the summer, really, for a lot of people. So it's good.
Yeah, no. Canada Day came in with a bang, man. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It was damn good feeling to be back on stage. I'm sure the feeling is mutual there.
Yeah, I was feeling it. I was.
So was that your first gig? Was that your first gig back at it?
No, I played to a small, like, soft opening kind of gig at the same venue, and then we just went back. I got back there this week. Kind of last minute thing, just jumped down, right down the street. But it was great, man. It's nice to be able to play, and it definitely miss it, whether you realize it or not. Like, I was like, yeah, who cares? I'm doing this and that. I'm catching up on other stuff, and then I played, and I'm like, oh, there it is, the buzz.
Yeah, the buzz, that a natural adrenaline rush that you get from the people fired up. Oh yeah, there's no feeling like it, I tell you. No, it was good. So Brian played an awesome set down at Portside on the waterfront, down by the Fiddle last night, and it was really great, man. There was a lot of music happening yesterday for Canada Day, man, which was really exciting to see.
Yeah, we're lucky. Yeah. We live in a good spot right now. The disease, hasn't ravaged our lands. The music is fruitful.
Yeah, and the beers are still flowing.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's been good. Yeah, man. Well, you know what I like to do is I like to open up the show with a song, man. So I'd love for you to give us something.
Me?
Give us something.
Yes, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The audience wants to hear it. We got some people. I don't know if you noticed too. There's live comments you can see on the right side of your screen there.
Now, I'll move over so I can see. Okay. Oh, right on.
I'll put them up on the screen as they're going. But yeah, man, she's all yours, buddy. Take her away. Give us your first track there, man.
Well, I'm gonna do a Pretty Archie song that we wrote a couple years ago. This one's a fun one to start out with for sure. We like to play these on our set, so this one's called "You Don't Live Forever." Well, the work is done and the checks are in, the sun beating down on my burnt skin. I feel the buzz come creeping in like the scarecrows in this town. I work hard, but I don't make much after the big man takes his cut. Sometimes I live it up, so boys, I'm biting this round. Don't live forever, just don't make it rain. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Buffalo. Well, I called you up on the telephone. Your mom said you're coming when you get back home. All that I can't wait that long. Wanna take you out with me. Well, there's a dance tonight, honey, we can go. I'll sneak you in when they start the show. You got the time, I got the dough. Honey, take a whiff on me. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. We don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. We don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Good one, Mike. Good one.
Thank you. That's a familiar one to get the shake the dust off, you know?
Yeah, good one. Good one to get fired up there, buddy. I love that one. That's off of Sing-Alongs and Love Songs, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
Great track, man.
Oh, yeah, the white one, for sure, man.
Couldn't tell you.
The white record, for sure. That's a great record, man. We did that with Jamie Cole. Songs and Love Songs, yeah. Unreal time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big shout out Jamie Folds, man. Sound Park Studios. I don't know if you can notice up in the corner there, we got that album up there.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Nifty, huh? Pretty Archie also has.
Where was this during my live shows, man? This is cool. I got the comments coming up, the disc. Man.
Yes, right we're right professional over here, man, on Ripple Effects. It's crazy. They hooked me up with some cool stuff here, man. Lots of fireworks in the pier last night, people are saying. Just so you know.
Yards, well, right on, man. I mean, don't live forever is, you know. I just
off that record.
I just get go. That's wicked. No, the fireworks, they don't really, I forgot they kind of happened. And then now, I see people are talking about them a lot, but geez, I never knew it was such a thing. I didn't.
Yeah.
Fireworks, man.
No, we were hanging out. We were hanging out around Sydney last night, and I could hear them going off everywhere, but I didn't see.
Everybody's going crazy with the fireworks. I like it. Yeah. Whatever. Maybe I don't know. I haven't heard any yet.
Yeah, fire them up. So, Pretty Archie got a pretty cool little catalog, actually, man. You guys have been working on some new stuff. Your latest full release was Hanging On.
Yep.
2019. That was done with Jamie Folds as well.
That was done here in Cape Breton, yeah, as well, for sure. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Keeping it local, you know. We have a couple world-class studios right here on the island. So, you know, we're kind of we drive a lot of our own music. So we can kind of do it wherever, and having a place right here in our backyard it's excellent. So, you know, we take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, the connections that you can make in music in Cape Breton is phenomenal, man. There's so many talented, not only musicians, but like sound guys and stage guys and just everything, man. We're super lucky.
Honestly, like we've been around all over the place, and some of the best guys you work with, like you said, backstage, technical wise, sound wise, they're right here at home. So we got a lot of good everything, right?
Yeah,
we're into everything.
No, for sure.
We are.
Oh, buddy, we got it all. There's a strong punk scene. There's a rock scene. You know, everything in between.
Right.
Country, man. There's even a lot of rappers going around here. Look at that. The Brian Cathcart show glass.
I just wanted
custom,
to make sure still keep that in the, that's good.
Yeah. Speaking of that, man, that was like you had a hilarious show going on there for a while. Do you plan on ever picking it up again, or is it kind of?
Well, if there's, it's like, how can I say this without sounding like I'm totally out of my mind? But, Superman only puts on the cape when there's a crime. You know what I mean? He's not just flying around with Superman all the time. So maybe if something happens, another pandemic or something else goes on, we're stuck in the house, I might throw the show back on. But as of now, I'm working on material. I want to make, if it does go back on, I want to make sure it's hilarious. So that's my thing.
Yeah.
Right? We'll see.
Totally. You did a real good job of it.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I had so much fun. You know me, I'm full of shit, but it was one of the best things to do. I looked forward to it every Friday night. I could really joke around, be myself, and I had a lot of great people comment and watching. So it was the only reason I did it is because people were tuning in. Like it was for that reason, man. Right? And I've gotten a lot of as I'm sure all these people that are doing these internet shows during the COVID. It really, like yourself, like Jordan, a lot of people are doing them around, and it definitely helped a lot of people stuck in the house. It was kind of a way to connect in the comments, and in the, so it was nice to have people doing that. Not only myself, but everyone else that was stepping up. I think everyone did a great job. We watched a lot, so it was wicked.
Keeping the music alive in trying times. What Destiny was going to say something there. What were you going to say there, babe?
I just said, I just can't believe that you had Joe Exotic get him down to Cape Breton on the show. Like, that blew my mind, right? Like, that was amazing.
Yeah, he did an exclusive. Had Alan Gordon. I had a few other impressions I was going to do, but then I was like, I can't really do impersonations of anyone, like, famous. It's all people, like, from down the road or, like, that nobody would know. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't really pull those off on Facebook Live.
I quite enjoyed the Joe Exotic one, man. I gotta say that was a nice little treat.
Thanks, man.
And you had some great guests on there too. Your brother Brandon, who's watching right now.
Yep.
What's going on, buddy?
Brandon, Jordan,
Badecki was on there, man. Jordan.
Yeah. My mom. Whole plethora of great musicians. I was very lucky that I was lucky they took the time out to do it, man. Honestly, I'll thank those guys again because, like I said, it was strung together on a, it was in its infancy, and the boys were like, "Yeah, come on, Cat," and I was like, "Thanks." So right on,
I'm
playing along.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. It's all for fun, man. We're still doing it just for fun.
We're having a laugh.
Yeah, keep it rolling, but it opens up a bit of a different audience for you too, man. Like we were saying, like my mom made a good point. When you play like on, say, a Monday or Tuesday night somewhere around, you'd be lucky to get 5-10 people out to a gig on a Monday or Tuesday night. But you do a live stream, and all of a sudden there's hundreds of people tuning in and watching you. So it's kind of cool in that way. How you're opening up different channels.
Well, I feel like a lot of musicians have been kind of taking that approach for sure, and like. There's a lot of bands that have been doing that since, they're the innovators of the online band type thing. And it's nice to kind of dip your foot in that water and, see what it's like and kind of get going in that direction, because especially with, what's going on, it's even not with the pandemic happening, it's nice to still be opening those doors and, extending the tentacles out into the, wherever. So.
Tentacles. Chris McKinnon says we need a Boston Rob cameo.
Yeah, that was a real special gift I got. Boston Rob from Survivor sent me a birthday message from Cameo. My friends got me, so that was a pretty big highlight of my. I just turned 33 recently, so getting all that.
Just a young. Do this. Young pup, how about a campfire tune? Brett says.
Right.
No, that's wicked, man. Happy belated birthday, by the way. You and my wife Destiny share the same birthday.
I know, that's amazing.
Birthday twins.
Birthday twins, yeah.
Birthday twins.
All right, buddy. Well, let's get into it. Let's smash out another song. Let's hear another one out of you, and then we'll go song for song after that. How's that sound?
Okay.
Right on, man. You're watching Brian Cathcart on the guitar.
I wrote this song about a night I spent on the couch. Really enlightened me. Met her down by my place at a bar that felt like home. She was drinking with some friends of hers. I was there to drink alone. But then we started talking about things that we both like. She said, do you come here often? Oh, the weather's nice tonight. Then she said, I got a joint rolling, but I'm looking for a light. And I felt one in my pocket, so we walked out in the night. And the band was playing out of tune, so this couldn't be a dream. How did a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me? If a work of art like you could love a piece of shit like me, I could be an apostle of impossibility. I guess anything could happen, you probably would agree. If a work of art like you love a piece of shit like me. Well, good things don't come my way. I'm not a lucky man. But you walked right up beside me and took me by the hand. And I won't forget that night, my lover and my friend. When you leaned right in and kissed me, and I never heard again. Oh, I don't come home early, you don't see me around. Unless I'm drunk, hungover, high or coming down. But after all this time, I'm sure you would agree. How did a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me? How did a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me? Yeah, man.
Yeah. Damn, I love that. I love that line.
Yeah, that's
I gotta say, as soon as I heard you say it.
Woke up on the couch. I got banished to the couch. I was like, man, I better smarten up.
Out in the doghouse. Yeah. That's a good tune, man. I love that one.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm sure you pleased Brett there with that. We'll call it campfire tune. I love that. Oh man. I guess that's like my turn to play a song or something, eh?
Yes, it is.
Before we get into that, though, I don't know if you can see the comments popping up there or not, Brian.
Yeah, man.
But I just want to talk about the your guys' latest release, the Running for Cover EP, man.
Oh, the summer jam.
The summer jams, man. We've been pumping that album pretty hard, man.
Oh, well,
it's
thank
good.
You guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great. Go. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, when you guys did on Facebook, you did like a kind of like a fan's choice. I saw you had like a thing. It was like, what were your favorite covers that we've done over the years, kind of thing. I just want to know, like, and I'm sure that was like a really, really good input, but did that end up being kind of like the final deciding factor on the songs that you put on there? Or was there ones that you were like, that's going on there no matter what anybody says?
You know what? Honestly, to say it didn't influence it at all would be a lie. It definitely had some effect on the course, but there are kind of songs that we kind of already had the idea in our mind of what maybe we would do that definitely eased our mind. We did have most of those like picked. But it was definitely just kind of dipping your toe in the water to see like what that cover thing would do, you know, because we've never recorded other people's music. We've never kind of shown our spin on it. And it's kind of, you know, nerve wracking to think that those bands or some of like most of the songs are really traditional, but like the band from, there's a band from Hamilton that we covered there. I don't even know if they're together anymore, but they were years ago. And we've through connections, the music have, you know, sent the song to them and they were like, right on guys, great job. So that eased our mind. And the,
totally.
somebody from the Cranberries kind of gave it a thumbs up with our cover of, Linger too. So we've got
Linger. Wow.
And that they were kind of okay with that. So it eases your mind to know that like those things are okay. And then it kind of lets you, you know, dip that foot in a little deeper, maybe down the road. Who knows, you know? So it's fun.
Oh man, you guys could totally do like a covers album, like a full thing, easily, man.
Yeah.
And because the originals are so friggin' great, so you know you kind of take, especially Linger too was a really great example of just turning it kind of into your own.
So great.
You know, it doesn't. It's not like the original. It's
right.
your own spin on it. And I think that's what other musicians will appreciate too, right? That's probably why they gave you the little pat on the back, like, cool. I dig that.
No, you're right. I appreciate it. I saw these two young guys on Facebook the other day covering a Pretty Archie song, like one of our bluesy tunes, and I was like, right,
okay,
like just you know, you love that, you know, that stuff's cool, man. You never turn.
Yeah, that is.
That's great.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, man. I remember my dad first started doing one of my songs, and the first time I heard him play it live, I was like, wow, that is cool, man. I never would have thought I would hear somebody else doing one of my songs.
That's
you know,
awesome.
I was honored for him to
for sure,
play it live, and he still does it. Pretty cool. Well, I guess it's my turn to do a song.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to go get a beer in the fridge, so.
Oh yeah, buddy, this is your time to take a little break. I'll keep it running for the next couple minutes, anyways. All right, here we go. What am I going to play? It's a good question. Yeah, he got pulled off to the stage left. All right, actually, you know what I'm going to play? This is a song that not many people have heard because I just wrote it a couple days ago, actually. And forgive me if I don't remember every single word to it, but I'm going to do my best to try it. It's called Caper Run. I've been on the railway, 10 sheets to the wind, trying to catch a train. Fighting on my bootlace, running like hell, but nothing stops the rain. And there's nothing in this world giving up to work your life away. And all we got is time, only if you're living for today. I've been on the moonshine, strung out from the road, but I'm homeward bound. Thinking about the good times, wondering if I'd see you coming round. And there's no sense looking back when all you got is stuck up in the past. All we got is time, darling, only if it ever lasts. You better run, caper, run. It's been so long since you've seen that morning sun. Work down in the mines and trying to keep yourself alive. You better run. You better run. long days showing out from the road, yeah. Working for the shift boss, wondering if he'd ever lighten my load. And there's no sense turning back, all we got is the lifting time. You can't change the past, you don't know what's going on your mind. Better run, caper, run. It's been so long since you've seen that morning sun. And we're down in my just trying to keep yourself alive. You better run. You better run, caper, run. It's been so long since you've seen that morning sun. We're down in the mines just shoveling coal to pass the time. You better run. You better run. There you go, bud. New song, boys.
Yes, that was awesome, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, man.
We have a viewer in from Studley, UK.
A viewer from Studley, UK.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh my
Oh,
God,
cool.
This evening.
We traveled over to the UK last
That's
year.
cool.
Yeah, we got to check out London
That's
and
right.
Scotland. We did Celtic Connections up in Scotland, and it was unreal. So, yeah, well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, that must have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Always glad to hear that there's people from all over the world, man, tuning in. Super cool. You guys also did a festival over there in Denmark too, didn't you?
Yeah, you bet. We did we did through Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands. We had a great time. We did Tunerfest over there in Denmark. It's a huge festival. JP
Yeah.
Cormier's been there. Jerry Holland Sr. has been over there several times. Just a cool festival, man. We had some run-ins with some people who knew Cape Breton music very well over there, which was quite shocking to me, especially because I had no idea. And there's a lot of people that have been over here from Celtic Colors, and so it's cool to know that your music is known all around and it's held in high regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's
some of the old Cape Breton fiddlers, like I was saying, Jerry Holland, they had nothing but good things to say about him over there. So just stuff like that. It's so cool,
yeah. Makes you feel welcomed when you go over there when they got nothing but good things to say about your people.
100%.
That's cool. It's like a home away from home. I feel like I would get along real well over in Scotland. I might have to take a trip over one of these days.
Sure you would. Yeah, it was a really cool piece of our trip there to get up there, and we did these pretty crazy after-hour shows. We played in this big church, and just some of the history over there is incredible, right? It's cool.
Yeah, my motto over there when we toured Europe was, or when we traveled Europe was touch the history. That was my thing, man. When I was in Rome at the what's it called, the Colosseum, I was touch the history, everything.
Yes.
Yeah, think about that in
Good motto to
Well,
have.
yeah. Well, maybe not now when coronavirus is going around. I wouldn't maybe touch everything, but at the time it seemed like a cool thing to do.
Our motto was make sure we don't leave Redmond anywhere. That was our motto for the trip. So that was, we did it.
That's that's a good one to keep reminding the boys, man. And you said you're in the Netherlands too. I'm sure that was a hum-doodly doo of a good time.
It was, beautiful country over there. Met some great musicians. Got to do some fabulous jams. At one point, it felt like we were. Remember the movie The Titanic, where they're down, where all the musicians are playing, and that's what it felt like. It was like we were in a different land of. It was amazing. So
yeah.
things to say.
Yeah, the Netherlands were cool, man. We happened to land there randomly in Amsterdam. Well, not randomly. We planned to go to Amsterdam, but it happened to be on King's Day, which is like their Canada Day, but for the Netherlands. And everybody wears orange, and you can sell literally anything on the street. So I'll leave that up to your imagination. But like, I mean, Amsterdam, it's
right on.
wild, obviously, but yeah, no, people set up tables and the streets are just like flooded with like there was like frat boys selling beer, just like, hey, walking by, want a beer? Oh, sure, man.
Why not? Good time.
So that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, and the cheese over there is amazing.
Yeah, I want to go to a cheese museum. I don't care. I love cheese.
Yeah. Cheese museum was fantastic. I ate like probably like 100 different kinds of cheeses in an hour.
Anyway, back to music.
Oh yeah, what are we doing? Guitar and music again? Cool. Hey, listen, man, I could go on about cheese for days. But yeah, let's get back to the tunage, man. I believe it's your turn for a song. Or did you just play one? I played last.
Yeah, man, right on. Well, you know, I like to keep it going, keep it fresh. So I'm gonna play a fresh new song. No, we're working on some new material, and I feel like this might be a cool time to try one of those songs. I did a couple on my live show, and you know, these are the songs that you know as a songwriter that you pick up your guitar, you play that song right away. As soon as you pick it up, it's the last thing on your mind, you know. So
I do.
Yeah, so that's kind of this one for me. We don't have a name for it yet, but it's kind of a country song. You know, it's about that stage of just before acceptance in the grief. No, it's about a breakup, cool, you know, man. And you're just kind of realizing that it's not going to work, kind of thing.
Music. Right on, man. I'm stoked.
This thing went off like a bomb. Felt like a message sent from God. Sure was love. It didn't last that long. And all the things I said to you, and all the shit you put me through, can't remember who was right or who was wrong. Last time I let you go, you kept running down the road. You kept running right out of my life. Now you're walking through the door. It feels like it did before, but this time I don't think that I'll survive. I can feel it in my bones about it. I wear it like a noose around my neck. I hear it like a baby crying. Your every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over. I'm alone again. It's gonna take all I have to let you go this time. You got me begging, please don't leave me behind. But you don't care about the loss, 'cause you don't have to pay the cost. Drinking every single thing you came across. I can feel it in my bones about it. Wear it like a noose around my neck. I hear it like a baby crying. Your every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over, and I'm alone again. Yeah. morning you'll believe it. There's nothing I can do. It's my fault, I keep on running back to you. I can feel it in my bones about it. Wear it like a noose around my neck. I hear it like a baby crying. Every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over. Now I'm alone again. It's all over and I'm alone again. Yeah. It's all over and I'm alone again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's a great song. I love
Thank
that.
you so much, man. Faro, thank you.
New tune sounds great, boys. Our buddy Danny's on here. Tuning in.
Oh, thank you, Danny. Yeah, right on.
Good to see you, Danny. Danny was on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, good dude.
Yeah, man, he's awesome. His new track out, 10-hour day, is really, really great, man. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
What's this saying? I'm just a song you feel, Brian.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. I like that's for sure. Got to feel those.
What do we got? I feel pretty lucky to hear 2 new songs by 2 amazing talents. There you go.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
There.
Oh, you know what?
Thanks,
We're lucky you guys are watching and checking us out. Takes a lot of people to make a musician thing. Takes a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
can't just do it to no one. It's not as fun. So we appreciate that.
It's like that old saying: it takes a village to do a musician thingy.
I love that. That's gonna be a quote somewhere.
Yeah, I like that quote.
Am I allowed to smoke in here or on here or whatever?
Oh yeah, you can smoke. You can do whatever you want, man.
Right on,
especially because it's legal. Especially because it's legal now. I mean, no different than drinking a beer, I say.
Well, that's right, man. So it makes you feel good. Do you want a hit of this, man? Here.
Yeah. Well, I'll have a little toot, sure, yeah. You passing her over, eh? Let's see. Thanks, bud.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Hey, that was pretty cool. I never knew that you could do that.
I didn't know that.
That's the smoke through the screen. I'll tell you, the technology they're coming out with nowadays is phenomenal.
Honestly,
it's actually
what's next, Bye. What is next? When you think
smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
That's good.
Right. Oh, thank you, sir. Right. Man. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man.
No worries. Too funny, Dad says. This is a guitar show first, Joe says. Yeah, this is probably a first in the world, man. I think we're making history here.
I'm saying this. I got no business being on a guitar show. I'll tell you that right now. I like to play. It backs me up. I love my guitar. I love guitar. But I got no business being here. No.
Hey, that's all right. People just like to hear really, really good songs. And I also think you're full of shit because we all know that you're a fantastic guitar player. Dude, you're lying.
I enjoy doing what I do, but I've never got into the shredder type thing, and I just admire it. It's just something, man, some people can do some crazy stuff on guitars and instruments, and it's especially now that we're talking about guitar show, it's crazy to think of how people use those. I feel like my voice is my main instrument for sure, but it's nice to have this old gal.
Yeah, no, it's true. I enjoy it. I get the best of both worlds a little bit because I kind of do the solo thing and sing with the acoustic guitar, but I also do just lead guitar and backup vocals in Pirate Jenny. So I get a little taste of both, which is kind of fun,
That's so cool, man. It's nice to be able to, spread your wings a little bit and just kind of take on a few different roles. Like it lets you kind of become a better musician for sure.
You can be the Brian and the Scotty.
Right on.
You like that one?
I enjoy that.
What's Callum McPhee saying?
What a pair. Oh yeah.
You can pass weed right through the fucking computer. No way, he says.
I'm joining Callum's family, so that's pretty exciting.
Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm bad now. I left for 1 minute. What's going on here?
The boys are stoned and drunk and cursing now. What the hell happened?
Didn't take long. 15 minutes.
No.
Well, I think you know what goes good with that? Some music. What do you think, Bill? I think you're up next.
That's right.
I love that.
You can't leave the crowd waiting.
I love how Destiny's there keeping you between the lines, right? What a great fabulous job you're doing.
Yeah,
My fiance Kyla helped me out a lot during my internet show, so it's great to have like some help, man. Oh, it's invaluable. So
yeah, no, she definitely keeps her between the mustard and mayo for sure. Helps me keep her out of the cabbage.
Keep her out of the cabbage, boys. Keep her out of the cabbage.
All right, this song that I'm about to do is, I don't know, off the top of my head. Let's see, what do we got? A list of songs here. Let's do that one. This song's about going down to Nashville, and I was set to play on I was trying to get in at the Bluebird to play a set down there while I was traveling through, and it was just so friggin' busy that I couldn't even get through for like an open mic. So I kind of wrote this song about that and how we didn't make it and just ended up, partying and indulging a little bit instead. So anyways, I got a cool song out of it. So this is called Big Time Nashville Star. Tennessee whiskey in my blood. I've been drinking that for years. Jack Daniels used to be my best friend. Now he only comes around so many beers. Maybe I should go and call him up. Become a big time Nashville star. I'd be lying there in the mud, getting drunk and beating up this old guitar. The Mississippi River at my feet. There's bluebirds in the sky. There's lots of space to roam for a man like me, but there's no room for another guitar guy. Maybe I should pack my things and go. I'm only here for the night. But I wrote a song on an old guitar, and I know that it'll be with me for life. I've got my dolly by my side. You could be my Bonnie and I'd be Clyde. We listen to Elvis all the time. Oh, baby. Honey, let's get back on the county line. Mississippi River. Oh, shit. I've been drinking that for years. JD used to be a friend of mine. Now he only comes around so many beers. Maybe I should go and call him up. Become a big time Nashville star. Truth is, I'd be lying there in the mud, getting drunk and beating up this old guitar. Bravo! Thank you very much.
I took my hat off to cool down a little bit.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you were going to say, I tip my hat off to you, sir.
Dude, I do that all
I
the
heard
time.
the
I walk up the stage, I'll play a set, I'll walk up the stage like buzzing, and someone will be like, hey man, I'm Dave. I'm like, thanks, bro. Woo!
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm like,
thanks, brother.
awesome,
Yeah.
man, thanks for coming. He's like, anyway, now it happens. Great song though, man. You said you wrote that down in Nashville or about your trip there? I remember we were kind of chatting a little bit when you were on the road.
Yeah, we did like a little American Chronicles, I called it, and was kind of we'd stop at each place for 2 or 3 days, and I had a little Taylor guitar with me that I wrote songs along the way, and that was down in Nashville. I actually didn't record it, but took a video recording down in Willie Nelson's general store down in Nashville, which was really cool in the museum. So the guy there was like, yeah, man, we're like, can we shoot a little video back there? He's, sure, man. I'm sure Willie would love it.
Right.
Cool. Okay.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. We had some pretty fortunate memories down there, man. Cool things that happened. We ended up randomly getting up on stage in where was that at? Memphis. In Memphis. I played an Elvis song on stage in Memphis. That was like one of the highlights for sure.
What else do you want? You know, like I've said numerous times, you get a when you're traveling around as like, even if I know you were playing you're a musician at the time, you're doing your thing. When you get like a backdoor pass to you don't have the money to go to the 5-star hotel and the big bar and all the bottle service, but you can kind of find the other people that know the workaround where the good stuff is. So it's really interesting. Yeah. It's like you fill in the cracks of these cities and you find the good stuff about them real quick. It's really interesting. Someday we'll go back and do the tours. You know, has your weed kicked in yet, man? What, like, are you?
I'm like up here now. I'm not even in the screen. I'm lifted,
man. Right on. Good tune, man.
Yeah, no. That's funny, though. I know what you're saying. You kind of find the good times when you're out and about on the road and you roll with them.
That's right, man. Oh my God, let's do a tune. Let the good times roll. Can we write a song like with that idea in mind? Let the good.
That's a great idea.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I want songwriters credit on that.
Go. Look at Buffalo on there, man. Buffalo, he got a few wicked songs up his sleeve too. My buddy Chris McKinnon there. He's got a few beauties. You'd like to hear a few of them, Dylan. Now, is it my turn to do a tune? Because I'm kind of got.
It's your turn,
here, man. I'm ready for something. I got something to say. When we did our trip abroad, I've been telling this story a bit, but we were Cape Bretoners, 5 Cape Bretoners in Amsterdam. We're like, whoa. It's adult Disneyland,
Mm-hmm.
We were in the walking around, taking everything in, man, in the cafes, smoking weed. Like, we were cool. Weed wasn't legal over here, right? So we were cool. And
back in the day,
we got to see. We got to meet Tyler Childers, great country musician. Oh. He's unbelievable. I just kind of talked to him for a few seconds, just kind of shot the shit. Told him I was a big fan. This was before, like, maybe a year or two ago, and his band got up and did the song, and it really stuck with me. And I'm gonna do it now because we're talking about it's having fun. So cool. This one's a Dr. Hook song called "I Got Stoned and I Missed It."
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome,
I
man.
was sitting in my basement. I just rolled myself a taste of something green and gold and glorious to get me through the day. My friend came on the transform. He said, get your coat and hat, son. There's a nut down on the corner giving dollar bills away. So I sat around a bit. I had another hit. I rolled myself a bomber and I thought about my mama and I laid around, fooled around, messed around a while and then I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I rolled right by. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned. Woo me, oh my. After several weeks of urging just to get that local virgin with a sweet face up to my place to mess around a bit. And in the morning she woke rosy. She cuddled up so cozy. When she asked me how I liked it, Lord, it hurt me to admit. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and rolled right by. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. Got stoned. Oh me, oh my. Now I ain't making no excuses for the many things I uses to brighten my relationships and liven up my day. When my earthly race is over and I'm heading for the clover, when they ask me how my life has been, I guess I'll have to say I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. Got stoned and rolled right by. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. Got stoned. Oh me, oh my. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and rolled right by. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned. Oh me, oh my.
Yes.
Right on,
Fire
man.
it up.
All right, we're dancing.
We got the people's dancing now.
That's right, man.
Loves,
Send it.
loves me
No,
some
I love
Dr.
that
Hook.
song, man. That was fun. So, for sure.
Yeah. Loves me some Dr. Hook, man. He's got some good tracks.
Man,
Nothing wrong
you
with
got-
him.
Right,
Remember that time he played over at Rock the Dock? Legendary.
I wasn't there. I can't lie. I'm sick of lying and saying, yeah, I remember it. I wasn't there.
Oh, you missed a good one.
That's all right.
Good one.
You know, yeah, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of it. Many.
Remember Snoop Dogg? No, I wasn't there. I didn't. I was over. Man, I don't remember the fucking night Snoop Dogg came. Sorry. I'm not a Cape
I know that sucks. Yeah, I missed that one too. I was pretty bummed, man. I always said, and Destiny can attest to this, that like one of the celebrities that I always thought would be a really cool guy to meet was Snoop Dogg. And you'd think I'd be like wanting to meet like somebody from Led Zeppelin or something, but it was all Snoop Dogg for some reason. And it's because he got that Nova Scotia connection. So I feel like he's just a cool all around great dude.
And you know,
I like his
yeah, man. I just missed that opportunity. Bummer. I won't.
hey,
When he comes back,
lots
when
more
he comes back to Cape Breton, I will go the next time.
yeah.
After
You should try to line it up and maybe you guys can do a show together. Yeah. Pretty Archie featuring the one and only Snoop Dogg.
No, that'd be cool, man. We got to get some good concerts. We got a lot of local people around here putting some good concerts on, like segue into our concert that we're going to be doing at the drive-in. What do you think of that? Are we talking about that yet?
Yeah, that's exciting, top secret stuff that isn't even announced yet. But that's okay because there's select few special people that are watching right now that
let's
got
not
the
talk
inside
about
info.
I don't know. I didn't know how far we were along on that. Let's pretend that never happened. Let's talk about another thing that might be not happening in the future. Yeah, man. What it do? No, we're working on our next record. That's for sure. We've we had a cool time today.
That's
we talked
exciting.
to the producer, and we might be moving forward on that front for Pretty Archie. So we're really excited. We had a really great time today doing that. So that's exciting. That's what's kind of coming up for me. Pretty Archie stuff.
I love that, man. I love that you guys are working on new stuff. Like,
thanks, Dylan. I just want to say what great hosting you've done by mentioning all our records and stuff. I really appreciate that because, that goes a long way for, getting it out there. So I appreciate that, man. Cheers.
Totally, man. Yeah. Hey, I like doing it because I just have so much love for so many local bands and artists that are just, fantastic stuff coming out of them, man. And
for sure,
I gotta say, my favorite, like I love all the Pretty Archie records. Don't get me wrong, but my favorite has been North End Sky. When my dad, when actually I opened up with you guys at the Christmas show, Terry Stole the Cheer. My dad was at the booth and he was like, "I want to buy one of the records. Which one should I get?" I was like, "Either get the new one or go with the North End Sky CD, man, because that's just like, man, I love just the vibe of that record is."
Well, the North End Sky record was kind of a little scrappier. We produced a lot of it ourselves. Jamie Folds helped us with that record too. He didn't produce it. He basically just was like, no, if something was really bad, which was invaluable, and which what made it so great. But I love that record as well, man. That's a great one for us, and we're kind of going back to that vibe, I think, with this next one, a little more scrappier, a little less polished, just kind of having some fun and kind of letting ourselves, back then we needed a little bit of studio help to bring us up to where we wanted to be. But now I think the guys have come a long way, especially in myself, blah, blah, blah. But I'm proud of the band, man. They're constantly working. They got kids, they got jobs, they got everything else. And they're just, they're there all the time committing and growing and stuff. It's a great thing to have a good band behind you, man. And with you, like to be a part of it's invaluable. So I got to give a shout out.
Absolutely, man.
For sure. But no, our next record's going to be, like I said, a little scrappier, a little more off the floor. Like,
I like that. Yeah, that's fun, man. It's fun to do. It's fun to do a bit of both, like have the clean, polished, perfectly packaged, and also do, some raw stuff and, dabble back and forth. Why not?
It's last great, one, man. Running for Cover was more off the floor. We kind of just jammed the tune on the recorded them, and it was more, that kind of style. So we're looking forward to having that, and man, a lot of good stuff going on. We're really excited. Like the coronavirus, some people have made huge leaps, some people haven't done anything. I think we're kind of like just not doing anything but a little bit, so we're kind of in the good. No, you know what I mean? Some people you're like,
I do.
You learned how to do like a whole other thing. I've literally done nothing. I sat around, I played a lot of Xbox, guitar, drank a lot of beer. So the coronavirus, I'll tell you what, I was drinking beer, Corona, like it was to cure me. It was the cure all.
Yeah. Hey, man. So everybody has their thing. Got to get you through tough times, man. And I got to be honest with you, the guitar especially helps with a lot of things, man. Doesn't matter if you're in a good mood, a bad mood, or somewhere in the middle. Pick up the guitar. It's always a good time.
You're not wrong.
And, if you fire up a campfire and have a couple beers with some good pals around too, then that's even better. I guess I'm going to get into another song. I think we kind of laid out a format, but do you want to go? You want to do one more? Should we do one more each?
I'm okay, man. As long as it's up to you, dude. I'm here. I'm standing here.
Sweet. Let's do another one then, man. I feel like people are really having a laugh and digging the show and liking the song. So let's give them some more.
That's right.
Yay.
All right, man. I'm gonna take the floor here and song. Oh, sorry, I muted my own mic. I'm gonna play a little song here. This is about Cape Breton Island, and when I first moved away out west to work, like many of us do, you know, you obviously start to miss the simple life back home, and you know, you get caught up in fast paced and whatnot out there. So this song kind of brought me back down to you know, when I was missing home and stuff. So it's called The Island, but now today it just, I love this song and it cheers me up actually. So it's cool how it kind of flipped now that I'm back in the Cape. Been gone for a while now. I've been drunk and broken down, searching for a reason, traveling from town to town, never finding something better, not better than that place. I still think about it all the time, with a smile on my face, and my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. Been a joker for a while now. I've been king and I've been crowned, with no throne to give me guidance. It's back there in my hometown. I've been wandering the ocean, somewhere along the coast. I'm on a mission for Cape Breton, the place that I love most, and my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. But I've been gone too long for a while now, and I'll be back again someday. And those island girls remind us when our hearts be led astray, led astray. And if you're looking, you can find me somewhere along the coast, on a mission for Cape Breton, but you would never know. No, you could never know. You would never know. And my heart lies in the island, but my body lies away. And on starry nights I miss her, the island I once stayed. But I've been gone too long for a while now, and I'll be back again someday. And those island girls remind us when our hearts be led astray, led astray. The island.
Yeah. Yeah,
Rock
man.
on, man.
That's
Thank you.
cool, man. I like your voice on that tune. It's really cool.
Thanks. Yeah, that's actually a little bit different for me, man. It's kind of a lot of people said they're like, man, that's like a punky kind of song.
Yeah, it's got a punk
So
vibe too. That's good.
Yeah,
You know?
a little bit of like, kind of giving her. That's all right.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I like you. You gotta give her to get her. That's the way I see her.
Are we gonna get one more at a Brian, do you think, or what?
Oh yeah, man. He's got one more.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's reading something.
Oh yeah, this is fun, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of family members tuning in. A lot of good friends watching, man. There's a lot of Cape Bretoners, but there's also a lot of people all over.
It's gonna get out there, man. Let's have trying to think of a good closer, man. This is our last tune, right?
Yeah, this is the last tune, man. You're closing out the show. This is it, guys.
All right, now, man.
It's been a kick-ass show, man. I just I want to say thank you so much, man, for coming on and doing this. I appreciate it.
I'm glad I got a chance to get in here, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna be working together real soon here. Stay tuned if you haven't already heard. Stay tuned on the interwebs for some really exciting news coming up here soon. What are we gonna? What do you want as the album art for the song you're gonna do? We got everything, man.
Just want to tune.
We got Steel City. We got North End Sky.
North End Sky, yeah, man. North End Sky.
We got sing-alongs and love songs. We got them all on here, man. We're not messing around.
Shit. Well, do you want to hear a Pretty Archie song or what do you want to hear, man? You tell me. This is it. I got a couple rolling around the brain right now.
You know what?
You tell me, man.
I want to hear a Pretty Archie song. Yeah. I love that you did a Dr. Hook cover. That was amazing. But I want to hear a Pretty Archie song, man. I want to hear OG. Your choice. Dealer's choice. Nice.
She said, I love the way you play the guitar, babe. Sounds like the oldie. It ain't far, but it's dark. Can you meet me by Sobe? I sleep better in your bed. You can call me a baby, I don't care. The only nights I get some sleep is knowing you're there. In a dream I had you were moving on, and I finally realized you're all I want. You told me I was too high to wait along. Enough for me, enough for me. Love letters and little sweet things that I never write. The only thing I ever give you is heartache and lonely nights. can't be there all the time. I can't be there all the time. Just like Willie said, girl, you're always on my mind. In the dream I had, you were moving on. And I finally realized that you're all I want. And you told me I was too high, and you waited long enough for me. Don't take your love away. Hey now. Yeah. Don't take your love away from me now. In a dream I had, it was you and I. We were all alone, it was do or die. I saw an omen crow on the northern sky. You were gone. Oh, you were gone. You were gone. Oh, you were gone. Oh, you were gone. Yeah, thank you. Well, thanks, God.
Brian Cathcart, everybody, man. Great job tonight, man. You've been killing it.
Thanks, dude.
You put in some. Thanks, man. You put in some work yesterday too, man. So I know if you're feeling anything like I'm feeling today,
That's right.
Yeah, good for you, man. I appreciate you taking some time to do this, man. And I know everybody watching loved it, Dave.
It's my pleasure, really and I just want to say thank you for having me. Thanks for the great questions, man. You were a great host, and appreciate the comments that everyone's been making. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, man. It's wicked. It's fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. No, it's been really cool. My dad chimed in there and said, "Love this closing tune. It's on the album I Got Me."
Yeah, thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, that was North End Sky. Pretty Archie, man. Rock and roll. And make sure you follow Pretty Archie, man. They got some exciting stuff coming down the pipes. Some really exciting music happening. They're working on some new stuff and
lots of good content already. So be sure to check it out.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you playing some new track on here for us, man. That was cool.
Yeah, love it.
Really cool.
Thanks for the opportunity, Dylan. Appreciate it, man.
Rock on, man. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. That's the end of the show. And tune in again next Thursday on Ripple Effects, man. We'll be here again, 8 p.m. Atlantic time, baby. Rock on, man. Okay, you have a good night, Brian.
See you, Brian. Thank you.
Right on, guys. Well, before we finish her off, we always do our little segment at the end, the wacky guitar of the week.
The wacky guitar of the week.
Of course. This week we got a little 4-string beauty. This is a Kiwi ukulele. If you can believe it, it's not edible, but it is definitely playable. And I'm not gonna play a full song, but I'm just gonna give you a little something to kind of, let you know that it's playable. A little lullaby to send you off. Of course, with Canada Day in mind. Most Canadian band ever. Left your house this morning, just a little after 9. Could have been the Willie Nelson, could have been the wine. I just realized that was the third time Willie Nelson's been brought up today.
Oh.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Willie.
We're thinking of Willie, man. We're thinking of you, dude. We hope all's well with Willie Nelson. Rock on, man. That's our wacky guitar of the week. And that is our show. We hope you guys had a good time. Thanks again to Brian, man. Check out Pretty Archie if you don't already know. You want to know, man, because they're a really cool act to follow. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Rock on. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. See you later.